We were talking about all these TV shows and they ain't talking about the big one. Pause. Succession finale, man.
Oh, shit. I learned so much from y'all about this show. I ain't even watch it. Yeah.
I don't. They do a trash recap every week.
Oh, man, it's
I'm
trash.
saying, no, it's not. Man, stop, man.
I'm at the edge of my seat for this one, though.
Well, the show's over, so that's it. That was it. Moving on.
No.
You ain't see it?
You didn't watch it?
We're not talking to Joe.
Thank
He
you.
don't watch,
Okay, all right.
We don't even have to ask.
Thank you.
Like, when a show just aired,
All right.
leave him
All
out.
y'all got to do is get y'all shit
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Okay.
Talk to me, Mel.
I thought that the Succession finale was phenomenal. Everybody was wrong, at least in this room, because we
True.
chose one of the siblings.
We did.
And sorry, spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, if you have not seen it, hit the fast forward, maybe for about 5-10 minutes, I don't know. But none of the siblings got it. It was Tom Wamsgans who ends up as the Waystar CEO, which was kind of crazy. But you said that there was like a prediction that it had happened, that it was going to happen
Yeah.
because of his last name. So there's a bunch of conspiracy theories going on.
There was a TikTok page that posted this a couple weeks ago, and they were like, is Tom's last name really a spoiler as what's going to happen with the finale? There was a MLB player with the same last name in like the 20s.
Yeah.
And he's the only one to ever have an unassisted triple play.
Yeah. So in that way, he takes out all three siblings.
He took out. So they were like, is this a play and is Tom going to take out all three siblings?
So here was another...
I saw it as bullshit when I read it.
But here was another conspiracy theory. A few episodes ago, people noticed that he had an Android. And I found out that apparently no villain can possess an iPhone on TV or movies.
Oh, that sounds like a crock of shit.
I don't know. So that was just one of the things that came up. But they...
Oh, shit.
Hey, yo, get that. All right. Hey, Joe, I'm with you. I shouldn't be trash.
But he said he knew the real story.
I just want to say that so far,
that shit, we ain't even
biggest finale ever, and y'all have given me a spoiler alert and TikTok conspiracy theories.
Okay, so at the end of season 3, when they were in Italy at his mom's at the mother's wedding, and they were planning, their coup against their father, and they were trying to get their mother's shares, et cetera, and Tom betrays Shiv and tells him what they're planning on doing. And when he was confronted with them, he screams at them, "You are all not serious people." And then that just kind of resonated. The legacy of Logan Roy is that he destroyed his own legacy by not preparing any of his children to take over for him. He cultivated so much backbiting, so much manipulation, so much insecurity within all of them, telling them at different points, "You're the chosen one." He told them all. He said, "Roman, you're going to be it." He told Kendall, "You're going to be it." He told Shiv, "You're going to be it," with no intention. And Connor was just dog shit and then throughout this whole story.
Yeah.
But he was none of the children were ever going to ascend to the throne because he never prepared them properly for them to do so, which was really painful to watch because in that way they could never actually fully love each other as siblings. And that came through in the last episode with that boardroom fight. That shit was fucking epic.
It was.
It was.
And they're literally just they're fulfilling their destiny. I kind of thought that Kendall Roy, when he walked towards the water after he discovered that the votes didn't go his way, he's out.
Over.
I thought that he was going to
unend himself.
and unend himself because Kendall Roy's
unalive, not unend.
Unalive. So Kendall Roy's character has had some really interesting kind of instances with water. End of the first season, where him and the the waiter from the party, they ended up in the lake, etc. When he's floating in the pool in Italy, and they think that it's like a suicide attempt and stuff like that. But then in this last episode, where he's he goes out for a swim at night when the siblings have said, "Okay, let's band together," and he kind of disappears in the murky, dark waters, and you're like, wait, is he going to come up or something like that? So having him walk to the Hudson and stare out in footage that was not released, he actually gets up on like the railing.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And the bodyguard, who was his father's former bodyguard, comes along to grab him at the last minute kind of thing. So I kind of thought that he was going to end his life. The scene that really was chef's kiss was Shiv in the car with Tom after he's been announced as the CEO, and she's sitting there looking like Lady fucking Macbeth because she didn't necessarily choose Tom, but she 1000% did not choose her brother.
Yeah.
And that was so pivotal when she's in the car, she's carrying his progeny, but now she's been reduced to just the pregnant, first lady kind
But
of
in
thing.
that, she kind of gets to win, sort of.
I feel
That's
like
what I saw.
you saw that as I saw that as zero-sum game.
Nah, that's her way of winning without winning.
Yeah, she chose over. I can't physically win. I'm going to choose the next best option.
But
Next best option. I'm going to back Tom now.
But she's choosing a loveless marriage. And the fact that Mattson completely fucked her over. Not only that, he doesn't just betray her. He gets her to whip up all the votes and get everything in his favor. And then he goes and chooses Tom, her estranged husband. And he does so in the most sexist, most fucked up way by basically saying, I want to fuck your wife.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit was so wild. Tom is his dog. This is not. This is
Tom is everybody's dog. That's who Tom has been the entire show.
And
Right.
he's okay with it.
Right.
And is perfectly fine with that.
Right.
Believing, hey, I'll be taken care of if I just don't move the needle at all.
Stay the course.
I stay the course,
Right.
and it worked out.
But right now he's not really a CEO. You know what I mean? It's a very performative role. He's basically going to be like Mattson's puppet, and that's what Mattson
Which
wanted.
is what he's always been offering to everybody.
Correct.
Yeah, I think that Tom was really honestly just trying to secure a position. I don't think he saw CEO coming. I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
But when Shiv's sitting in the car with him and he holds out his hand and she just places her hand like lightly, like tepid, lukewarm water, like it's barely even a touch. That to me was just indicative of what the future looks like for them. For Kendall Roy, this is the defining moment of his life. Mm-hmm. He's never going to be able to get himself on any kind of track because this was it.
This was it. This
So-
was all or nothing for him.
Yeah. Roman's going to be fine because really honestly,
I feel like I'm gonna
Yeah, no,
but Roman won for what he wanted.
right.
Like now I'm free from all this bullshit.
Yeah.
That's all I've been wanting. I don't
Yeah.
give a. He's been telling us all. See, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like, get me out of this shit.
Yeah.
So now I've gotten my freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Kendall, again, back to I didn't think he would make it through this episode once the betrayal happened.
Yeah.
Because this is all that I have been prepared for. He said, I don't know anything else. I
Yeah.
can't do anything else. I'm never getting past this. He's fucked.
Yeah. What this really was, it was basically like a Greek tragedy. And what it was is just a tale of what being a slave to capitalism actually is. Because these people are filthy fucking rich, beyond rich. But they are all miserable and they've all lost. Kendall literally has nothing. He doesn't have his wife or his ex-wife now. His kids are basically kind of estranged, especially after that stunt that he pulled at the funeral. He doesn't have the job of CEO. He doesn't have the relationship with his siblings. He literally has like lost everything, but he's filthy fucking rich. Roman has literally no identity other than being like a scuzzy little wannabe playboy. And Shiv is now
And he's
A
filthy
wife.
fucking rich.
a wife.
That's it.
Yeah. So fuck all her her ambitions, just fuck her independence, et cetera, et cetera. She's just been reduced to the last thing that she ever fucking wanted to be. And that's why I said it's a zero-sum game and it's not really a win for her because mentally this would be something very difficult for a woman like her to wrap her mind around.
Yeah. Her only contribution now is
Having the baby.
delivering the air.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So in summation, you guys are
I thought that it's a phenomenal show. If you've never watched it, it's worth it to watch the show.
Nice.
Yeah, even after the fact that everybody's talking about the finale, a bunch of, op-eds are being written and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of the best TV shows I've ever watched in my life. It was phenomenal.
It's
Well
up there.
acted.
It's up there.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Horrible characters.
there?
Everyone is detestable.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody's detestable.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Neutral Budden.